viewers, welcome to EduAid. I am Rick Roy, Assistant Professor from Royal Global University. Today we will discuss regarding income and expenditure account and how this income and expenditure is prepared. We will discuss the problems, illustration problems. So income and expenditure, what is all about it? As we have discussed earlier also, it is nothing but it is similar to a profit and loss account which we have seen in case of a trading organization. So income and expenditure is one of the statements which is required to be prepared for a not-for-profit organizations. Clear? Now how to prepare the income and expenditure, we will look into it. But before preparing the income and expenditure, there are certain things which we must know. Okay. Now this income and expenditure is a revenue account, as I have said. Okay. And the second point, it contains of two columns. One is the debit column and the other one is the credit column. The debit column consists of the expenses and the credit column consists of all the incomes. Now, which expenses are to be taken into consideration while you prepare the income and expenditure, or which incomes are to be taken into consideration while you prepare this account? The very first thing is that any expenditure which is relating to the current year, only those expenditure which is relating to the current year will be taken into consideration while you prepare the income and expenditure account. Remember, say for example, we are taking the period for 31st March 2020, 1st April 2019 to 31st March 2020. So it is prepared at the end of the financial year. Now, any kind of expenditure which has been incurred during this year, the payment may have been made this year or it may not have been made this year. But if the expenditure is leading to this particular current year, then it will be shown in the income and expenditure account. Clear? Similar to the income is also the same. Incomes which has been earned in this particular financial year will be taken into consideration while preparing the income and expenditure account. Clear? Now, which expenses do we require to take in this income and expenditure account? Which expenses and which income? Now, remember, expenditure which is of revenue nature, income which is of revenue nature only is to be taken in the income and expenditure account. মনত ৰাখিবা তোমালোকে যে income and expenditure আমি কি লম? G expenditure or G income, revenue nature expenditure or income. What is the meaning of revenue expenditure? Which is recurring in nature. Means, for example, day-to-day expenses, salaries, rent, wages, these are what? Day-to-day expenses. Or say for example, life membership fees. This life membership fees is an income which has been received by the organization or by the association, which is one time. It is not recurring. It is not recurring, so this will not be taken into consideration while preparing the income and expenditure account. Is that clear? And remember, when we prepare the receipts and payment account, we have excluded the outstanding expenses and income. Any expenditure which was outstanding for this year, we have excluded in the receipts and payment account earlier. But when we prepare the income and expenditure account, remember, the outstanding has to be taken into consideration. Outstanding for this year has to be taken into consideration. We will discuss regarding the details of which outstanding is to be taken, which outstanding not to be taken. We will discuss in detail. So this is the concept, or this is the feature, you can say, of income and expenditure. Now next we will look into that how this income and expenditure is actually prepared. So now we will take income and expenditure problem which is to be discussed now. So here you can see the question. You will be provided with the receipts and payment account. The question will be provided with the receipts and payment account, and there are certain adjustments, and based on this particular question you are required to prepare an income and expenditure. So have a look into the question properly, because until and unless you go through the question properly, you will not be able to do the solution. So have a look first. Now let's start with the solution of the question which has been given to prepare the income and expenditure account. Now let us first start with the expenditure part. So in order to bring the items of the expenditure, we will have to look into the payment side, remember. So first we have salaries. So write down 2 salaries, rupees 12,000. Now in this particular thing, remember, a point has been given that rupees 2,000 has been paid for the previous year, for the year 2018-19. So that has to be excluded. Why? Because we will only take those items, those expenditure and those income which is relating to the year 31st March 2020. So less paid for 2018-19. The amount is rupees 2,000, rupees 10,000 balance, and an adjustment has been given in the question that outstanding salaries for the year 2020. If nothing has been mentioned, we will have to understand that this outstanding salary is for the current year. So write down add outstanding salaries 2019-20. So the amount is rupees 1,500. So it comes to rupees 1,500. Clear? Next is meeting expenses. It is also of revenue nature. 2 meeting expenses 3,500. Next is honorarium. Now honorarium means what? Honorarium means any amount of payment which is made to any judge which has been called for a particular competition. Now he is a person of repute, so we just give an honor to him by paying a certain amount. So that is called as honorarium. So honorarium is rupees 2,000. Next is conveyance. It is also of revenue nature. $1,000. Next, rent and taxes. 2 rent and taxes. Now there is a particular adjustment regarding rent and taxes. Now rent and taxes amount is rupees 3,000. So we will write in the inner column rupees 3,000. But there is one adjustment, that is outstanding rent. So outstanding rent is rupees 200. So outer column we will have to bring rupees 3,200. Now after rent, postage and courier charges. 2 postage and courier charges. So it comes to rupees 1,000. Next we have stationery and printing. So stationery and printing, this is also of revenue nature. The amount is rupees 1,900. So till here, I think your point is clear. If it is clear, just have a look once. Eto hoye gelo tele ami next part to jump. Now next we'll go for donation which has been made to PM Relief Fund. It is rupees 1,300. Next, bank charges. Bank charges will come rupees 150. Now, investments made. Now, as we know that investment is basically made for long term. So it is of capital nature. So this investment will not be shown in the expenditure side under the heading income and expenditure account. It will be shown in the balance sheet, remember. So next after investment is construction of building. Construction of building is also an item of capital nature, so it will also be shown in the balance sheet. Next is in the adjustment, you can see provide for depreciation on furniture rupees 200 and on building rupees 500. You have been asked to provide depreciation. So as you have done in your class 11, when you have prepared the profit and loss account, you have charged depreciation to PL. Similarly, here also we will charge depreciation to this income and expenditure account. So write down to depreciation on furniture. Depreciation on furniture, you have rupees 200, you can write in the inner column, and depreciation on building is rupees 500. So total comes to rupees 700. Is that clear? So regarding the depreciation part, in any questions? I don't think there should be any question, because depreciation is basically what? Depreciation means decline in the value of assets. So that has to be taken into consideration. Now let us review once again regarding the expenditure side, whether any item has been left out or not. Please go through the question properly when you prepare the expenditure side. I think all the items has been taken into consideration. Salaries has been taken, meeting expenses, honorarium, conveyance has been taken, rent has been taken, postage and courier charges, stationery, printing, donation to PM Relief Fund, bank charges, investment will not become taken into consideration. Construction of building will also not be taken into consideration. And regarding the adjustment also, outstanding salaries will not come. We have already taken outstanding salaries, and rent outstanding we have also taken in the expenditure, we have added it. So all the part has been done. So if you have understood this, then we can go for the income part. Now after completion of the expenditure, we will now move on to the income side. The income or contents to bonoa karone amar monot rakhibo lagibo, we will have to look into the receipt segment. Clear? So receipt segment to pora ami sam, to এইটো সাইডৰ ক্ৰেডিট সাইডত আমি বাই বুলি লিখো, আমি আগতো দেখিছো, তো বাই. Now see, we have got subscription for 2018-19, 2019-20 and 2020-21. তোমালোকে ভাবাচোন যে কোনটো সাবস্ক্রিপশন ইয়াতে আহিব, কোনটো ইয়াৰৰ সাবস্ক্রিপশন ইয়াতে আহিব, অলপ গেছ কৰা তোমালোকে. আগৰ বছৰৰ সাবস্ক্রিপশন ইয়াতে আহিব? নাহে. কিয় নাহে? Why? Because we will have to take expenditure and income only which is related to 31st March 2020, means 1920. আগৰ বছৰৰ আইটেম, এই নেক্সট ইয়াৰৰ আইটেম আমি ইয়াতে নলওঁ, remember. So only the current year income has to be taken into consideration. So you can write by subscription for which year? 1920, 2019-20. Inner column likhibo lagibo, amount is rupees 19,500. Etia eta adjustment eta item eta ase subscription outstanding for 2019-20. So 2000 means current year karone outstanding. To moi koisu jitu current year outstanding thakibo etu ami khodai add koribo lagibo. So add outstanding, how much? 500 is there. So it has to be added, and we will have to bring it in the outer column. Subscription done. Next, after subscription we have entrance fees. Now entrance fees is also, it is not in recurring nature. So do you think that it is of revenue nature? No. Revenue means those expenditure or those income which is recurring, সদায় হৈ থাকে। recurring মানে কি, সদায় প্ৰত্যেক বছৰে হয়। তো entrance fees যেতিয়া এটা মেম্বাৰ সোমাব বিজনেছত, সোমাব আমাৰ অৰ্গেনাইজেশ্যনত, তেতিয়া আমি ওৱান টাইম লওঁ। তো এন্ট্ৰেন্স ফিজটো আমি ক্যাপিটেল নেচাৰ বুলি ধৰিছোঁ, ঠিক আছে। তো এইটো আমি ক'ত ল'ম? বেলেঞ্চ শ্বীটত ল'ম, ইয়াতে আমি শ্ব' নকৰোঁ। তো এন্ট্ৰেন্স ফিজটো ইয়াতে নাহিব। আচ্ছা, সেল অফ ওল্ড ফাৰ্নিচাৰ, ইয়েছ। নাও সেল অফ ওল্ড ফাৰ্নিচাৰ, এইটো অলপ জাজমেণ্টেল আমাৰ এনালাইচিছ কৰিব লাগিব। কিয় কৈছোঁ? ফাৰ্নিচাৰ বিক্ৰী কৰিলে, ফাৰ্নিচাৰটো কি? ফিক্সড এছেটছ। ফাৰ্নিচাৰ বিক্ৰী কৰিলে আমি ক'ত শ্ব' কৰিব লাগিব? Sale of old furniture is basically shown in the capital income, right? Now ইয়াতে ফাৰ্নিচাৰ সেল কৰিছোঁ আমি, এমাউণ্টটো যিটো দিয়া আছে ₹100 is very minimum amount. Means what does it mean? That the book value of this particular furniture was nil and has been sold for a nominal amount. So এইটো বস্তু আমি ইয়াতে শ্ব' কৰিব পাৰিম। তো ইয়াতে আমি লিখিম বাই সেল অফ old furniture. Sale of old furniture, how much? ₹100. Clear? Now, legacy. এতিয়া legacy মানে কি? What is the meaning of legacy? Legacy মানে হয় কোনোবা মানুহ তেওঁৰ নিজৰ সম্পত্তি যি আছে, যি প্ৰপাৰ্টি আছে, এই প্ৰপাৰ্টিটো এটা ক্লাবৰ নামত ডোনেট কৰি দি গৈছে। এইটো ক্লাবৰ নামত ডোনেট কৰি দি গৈছে কিয়? তেওঁৰ যিটো মানে নেক্সট জেনেৰেশ্যন তেওঁ নাই, অৰ দে ডু নট ৱান্ট টু গিভ টু দ্য নেক্সট জেনেৰেশ্যন, দে ৱান্ট টু ডোনেট এ পাৰ্টিকুলাৰ পাৰ্ট টু দ্য ক্লাব। So this legacy is of what nature? Capital nature. So it will not come in the income and expenditure account. Life membership fees. Life membership fees মানে কি? আমি ওয়ান টাইম। তো ইজ ইট রেকারিং অর নট নন রেকারিং? ইট ইজ নন রেকারিং। তো নন ৰেকাৰিং হ'লে মই কৈছোঁ যে এইটো কেপিটেল নেচাৰ, তো এইটো বেলেঞ্চ শ্বীটত যাব। তো লাইফ মেম্বাৰশ্বিপ ফিজ ইয়াতে নাহে। এটা বস্তু মনত ৰাখিবা তোমালোকে, যে যিকেইটা বস্তু তোমালোকে লোৱা নাই, ইনকাম এণ্ড এক্সপেণ্ডিচাৰ তোমালোকে শ্ব' কৰা নাই, তো এইবোৰ বস্তু তোমালোকৰ এটা নোট দিব লাগিব তলত, যে দিছ ইজ অফ কেপিটেল নেচাৰ, দিছ ইজ টু বি shown in the balance sheet. যদি নোট নিদিয়া তেনেহ'লে যোন কপি চেক কৰিব তেওঁলোকে এজিউম কৰিব যে তোমালোকে এইটো মিছ কৰিছা। চ' ফৰ দেট, ফৰ ইয়ৰ বেটাৰমেণ্ট আই এম ছেইং, ইউ শুড প্ৰভাইড নোট এট দ্য এণ্ড that those items which has not been taken, these are the reasons. And note দিলে there is a chance to get full marks. Remember, explanation যদি দিয়া এইকেইটা আইটেমৰ explanation. Okay, clear? Next আমি যাম ডোনেশ্যনছত। নাও ডোনেশ্যন, দুই ধৰণৰ ডোনেশ্যন আছে। ক্লিয়াৰ? ওৱান ইজ জেনাৰেল ডোনেশ্যন এণ্ড দ্য আদাৰ ওৱান ইজ ডোনেশ্যন ৰিচিভ ফৰ এ স্পেচিয়েল পাৰ্পাছ। আচ্ছা, এতিয়া ডোনেশ্যন মিনছ আমি কাৰোবাৰ পৰা ডোনেশ্যন পাইছোঁ, ক্লিয়াৰ, ৰিচিভ কৰিছোঁ। এতিয়া ডোনেশ্যন জেনাৰেল পাৰ্পাছ ডোনেশ্যন যদি হয়, যদি একো মেনশ্যন কৰা নাথাকে যে এই ডোনেশ্যনটো কিহৰ কাৰণে, নাথিং হেজ বিন মেনশ্যন, অনলি সেড ডোনেশ্যন। তো দিছ ডোনেশ্যন উইল হেভ টু বি টেকেন ইন ইনকাম এণ্ড এক্সপেণ্ডিচাৰ অৰ বেলেঞ্চ শ্বীট। ভাবাচোন অলপ, এই ডোনেশ্যনটো আমি ইনকাম এণ্ড এক্সপেণ্ডিচাৰ দেখাব লাগিব নে বেলেঞ্চ শ্বীটত দেখাম? আচ্ছা, নাও if this amount of donation is of smaller amount, then this has to be shown in the income and expenditure account, means on the income side. But jodi amount to dangor hoy, how we will compare? Based on the items of the other relevant items. Jodi amount to dangor amount of donation hoy, then we will have to take in the balance sheet. Clear? So yate amount is ₹1000, so I am assuming that it is of very nominal amount. So we will take donations here. By donations, ₹1000. Clear? বুঝি পাইছা? Okay. Now, donation for special purpose মানে say for example ইয়াতে দিছে donation for prize fund এটু কি বলি কৈছো specific purpose তো specific purpose যদি হয় তেতিয়া আমি কোড শো কৰিম ব্যালেন্স শিটত শো কৰিম ইয়াতে শো নহব মনত ৰাখিবা যদি তোমালোকে donation for special purpose যদি দিয়ে এমাউন্ট সৰু হোক ডাঙৰ হোক তোমালোকে কোড শো কৰিবা ব্যালেন্স শিটত শো কৰিবা তো বাই আমি এটু বাই donation for special prize fund আমি নিলিখো next কি আছে grant capital grant now grant is also of two kinds one is capital grant and the other one is maintenance grant capital grant jete koise means what this capital grant means it is for a capital nature means for long term purpose to etu kod jabo amar balance sheet jabo bujhi paisa okay now maintenance grant means what basically an aid which is received from the government acha maintenance grant means club maintenance korar karone amake government or pora eta aid dia hoise means eta help dia hoise to maintenance grant jodi thake tetia ami iate show koribo paribo to iate ami maintenance grant to show koribo maintenance grant to ami show korim ete rupees 5000 বুজি পাইছা ইমান লয় ওকে তো মেইনটেনেন্স গ্রান্ট ইয়াতে আহিব ক্যাপিটাল গ্রান্ট কত যাব ব্যালেন্স শিটত যাব ওকে নাও ইন্টারেস্ট অন ইনভেস্টমেন্ট নাও দিস ইন্টারেস্ট অন ইনভেস্টমেন্ট আমি এটা ইনভেস্টমেন্ট কৰিছিলো তাতে হেতুৰ এগেইনষ্টত আমি কি পালো ইন্টারেস্ট পালো তো এই ইন্টারেস্ট টু রেভিনিউ নেচার না ক্যাপিটাল নেচার গেস দিস ইন্টারেস্ট ইজ অফ revenue nature তো এই ইন্টারেস্ট টু ইয়াতে আহিব by interest on investment amount কিমান হল 1000 clear so গোটেখিনি আইটেম আমাৰ লোৱা হল ইমান লৈ বুজি পাইছা so আমি এতিয়া কি কৰিম আমি সারপ্লাস হৈছে না ডেফিসিট হৈছে আমি ওলাম তো সারপ্লাস না ডেফিসিট কেনেকৈ ওলাম আমি আগতে চাব লাগিব যে আমাৰ কোনটো সাইড ডাঙৰ ক্রেডিট সাইড ডাঙৰ না ডেবিট সাইড ডাঙৰ যদি ক্রেডিট সাইড ডেবিট সাইড হচ্ছে ডাঙৰ হয় if credit side is bigger than the debit side then we will get the surplus here clear আর যদি ডেবিট সাইড ক্রেডিট সাইড হচ্ছে ডাঙৰ হয় then we will get deficit here it will be coming here clear acha now let us do the total it seems that the credit side is bigger so let us add it it comes to 27,100 clear after adding all the items it comes to 27,100 same amount will have to be written in this side also clear বুজি পাইছা আচ্ছা এতিয়া কি কৰিম ব্যালেন্সিং টু কেনেকা কৰিম এই 27,100 এৰ পৰা এই গোটেইখিনি আইটেম আমি এটা এটাকে মাইনাস কৰিম ক্লিয়াৰ তো মাইনাস কৰাৰ পিছত আমি এবাৰ চাই লওঁ মাইনাস কৰাৰ পিছত এটো আমাৰ আহিব এৰাউন্ড এমাউন্ট হ'ব 790 rupees 790 so this is what this is called as surplus তো আমি এই surplus টো আমি কেনেকা লিখিম এটো আমি লিখিম to excess of income over expenditure excess of income over expenditure etu we will transfer this amount you can also write as surplus ठीक है now this excess of income over expenditure will have to be transferred to it will be transferred to capital fund means আমি যেনেকা PL account যেতিয়া বনাইছিলো net profit যেতিয়া ওলাইছিলে মনত আছে না net profit যেতিয়া ওলাইছিলে আমি এই যেটো এমাউন্ট হয় নেট প্রফিটৰ এই এমাউন্টটো আমি আকৌ কি কৰো ব্যালেন্স শিটত ক্যাপিটাল লগত এড কৰি দিও ক্লিয়াৰ তো ইয়াতেও সেম আমি কি কৰিছো যেটো আমাৰ সাৰপ্লাস ওলাইছে 790 रुपीस এটো আমি যেটা ব্যালেন্স শীট বলাম ব্যালেন্স শীট বনোৱাৰ টাইমত এটো আমি এড কৰি দিম এটোৰ লগত ক্লিয়াৰ আচ্ছা আৰু ডেফিসিট যদি ওলায় ডেফিসিট ওলালে আমি কি কৰিম এটো আমি ক্যাপিটাল ফান্ডৰ পৰা মাইনাস কৰিব লাগিব আচ্ছা ডেফিসিট কেনেকা ওলাব যদি ডেবিট সাইড যদি ডাঙৰ হয় ক্ৰেডিট সাইডৰ পৰা তেতিয়া হেতু সাইডত ডেফিসিট ওলাব আৰু তেতিয়া আমি কি লিখিম বাই excess of expenditure over income. Is that clear? So I hope regarding the concept of income and expenditure is clear. So kiba problem hobo nalage mor hisabot ebar tomaloke sai lua ki korisu and try to practice the sums as many as possible because in your examination this kind of questions অলপ ঘুৰাই পকাই দিব তোমালোকে বুজিব লাগিব ক্লিয়াৰ সো ফৰ টুডে I will end up my session here. So in the next class we will discuss regarding how to prepare balance sheet for a not for profit organization. Thank you.